Hello Etiwanda students, my name is Mr. Kooyman, Director of Instruction for the Etiwanda School District. This video has been prepared for students in grades 4th through 8th to help assist with our thought exchange activity. Today you'll have an opportunity to provide input on the thought exchange. In this process, you'll first answer a question and then you'll have an opportunity to rate the importance of other people's thoughts. This district-wide thought exchange involves students from 17 different schools. I'll guide you on how to log in later, but first, let's work on generating helpful thoughts for our principals and our district leaders. The question for the exchange is, how does using iReady for reading and math help you get ready for the state test, also known as the CASP or SBAC? There is a follow-up question, as you'll have two opportunities to answer in your response. The follow-up question is, how can teachers support you to be successful on the CASP? I'd like you to take a moment to think about that before you're asked to enter your answer. It's important that you keep the following in mind so your answer is useful and helpful. First, as always, your answer should be thoughtful and kind. Your comments will be shared with parents and guardians, the Board of Trustees, our superintendent, principals, and teachers, so please do not include anyone's name in your response. So what would be helpful to tell us? Think about how iReady has been a useful tool in guiding us to see what you know and what you still need to learn, especially as we approach a very important test, the state test. Telling us about how we can support your learning is helpful and useful so we can help you reach your full potential. So let's get ready to start our thought exchange. Please open up a new tab on your computer and enter tjoin.com into your browser. That is TEJOIN.com. Now enter this number into the box, 924-546-553. Again, that number is 924-546-553. Read the question and the introduction, then select Get Started. Now select whether you are in elementary school or middle school. Then press Next after each section. You may have to use the scroll bar at the right to see all the options. Now read the questions. How does using iReady for reading and math help you get ready for the state test, also known as a CASP or SBAC? And follow-up question, how can teachers support you to be successful on the CASP? Below the question in the information box, type your helpful response in this area. In the first box that says, share your first thought, could be the response for the first question. And in the second bubble that says why it's important, you could respond to the second question. Once you're done typing in your answers, please stop and wait. We want to give everyone in the class an opportunity to type in their answers. Now that everyone is done, please click the button that says Submit Your Thought towards the bottom of the screen. Once you've done that, you'll begin to see other thoughts that have been entered. Click on the Rate Thoughts button. Please think about how important each of these thoughts are to you and assign a star rating to them. If you really like the idea, rate it with 4 or 5 stars. If you don't agree with the idea as much, give it fewer stars. Be thoughtful about your ratings and try not to give all the ideas the same number of stars. Now we'll give you a bit of time to go through some thoughts and rate them yourself. That's it. You are now finished with the thought exchange. Thank you for participating. We appreciate your help.